And Aries Rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com. We're here today to do your sneak peek preview of your money for 2022. And whoa, what has gone on here? Money, it appears, for you guys, has taken a turn, and gals, has taken a turn in a very good direction. I want to look at your most recent past. You have intuition, which tells me you had a hunch, and apparently you have followed the advice of this hunch or this full-blown psychic message, whatever this is. And if you're watching this now and you're saying, I haven't followed the advice of that hunch or that message, then you definitely need to do so, because you pulled the karma card when it comes to your money at the beginning and first quarter of 2022. This is big news. This is big stuff. The hunch that you and the action that you have taken as a result of the hunch is about to pay off. Now, for some of you, maybe this wasn't a hunch. Maybe it was a premonition. Because when we're talking about karma card and we're talking about your money, that can also be an inheritance, okay? Or this could be an inheritance that comes through your partner, your spouse, your relative, your loved one. You could be selling pieces of land that bring you abundance, or selling your house in which you have major equity in. Something is happening here. Now, I don't always read this card as a good card, because karma can go either way, let's face it. But I'm saying to you this time, this is a good message and a good reading in this first quarter, because you pulled the Ace of Cups, love begins, as to how you feel about it. Okay? So with these two combining, I can't imagine anything negative here or anything bad. My mind can't even go there with this matchup. Now, what is the advice card? Now, this is going to be very important for the Aries. And I'm not talking to every Aries here, but I'm talking to some of you. And I don't even think I've delivered a message like this in a video before. You are being told to forgive someone right now, or to forgive yourself for a certain situation. Now, how do you do that? Do you call this person up and say, I forgive you? Sometimes what happens is, if you are harboring old resentments and you have not talked to a person in quite some time, it can be affecting your money life. It can actually be preventing you from receiving this, okay? So if you have held a grudge against someone, then you need to call them or send them a letter, I forgive you. And for some of you who can't do that, pull up a picture of them. Find a picture, look at the picture, do some Ho'oponopono style. How do you do that? I love you. Look at the picture. I love you. I forgive you. Or I'm sorry, I forgive you, and thank you. I love you. I'm sorry, I forgive you, and thank you. Repeat that over and over until you feel better about the situation. For some of you who I'm talking about that have this forgiveness issue, there is something very magical that happens as a result of that. This, if you have had an abundance receiving problem for years as a result of not, and many people don't know this, not talking to this person or holding a grudge or whatever this is, not forgiving them, this could be resolved overnight. Overnight. I've seen it happen. It's happened in my own life in a crazy way, but not with money. It was with stuff, if you can believe that. Items that I had previously lost, I made up with someone, and all of a sudden it just shows up within 3 hours. That's what I'm saying. It's just so crazy how this happens. So if you need to forgive someone, make sure you're doing that as soon as possible so that you can receive. The Aries needs to receive this year. And it's not always going to be this good. So you're going to need to do very strategic certain things with this money. And this reading that I'm seeing for you here in the year of 2022, I would highly recommend that you get the full reading so that you know how to navigate it and what to do and what's going on. and what the outcome is, and especially what the outcome is as a result of your following the advice and guidance that I'm giving here. Many blessings to all of you. Take care.